everybody, Christopher Nejman back again with another creative idea video. Hey, in my last video I went over some ideas for creative sewing using variegated threads, and here I am again doing another laurel birch design for a Christmas towel, Christmas gift towel, which these are so much fun to do, guys, and people love these. You know, friends and family, they love these different creative characters, and I find that the laurel birch designs are just perfect. But I wanted to go over with you some more about the variegated threads because, you know, sometimes we don't use them, right? Well, here was a solid orange that I used for the base, and then you could see the other color that was required for this. What I did was I used this color, which I did show you in my last video. Now what I'm doing now is I'm doing a variegated. It's got a little flecks of gold in it. Beautiful. It's by Madeira, and it's this one right here. It's called Metallic Madeira, number 40, viscose. You know what I hate? I hate, you know, as you get older, you don't hold nothing back when you get older. And I like to just I don't hold nothing back anymore. I don't understand why whoever created the artwork for these spools of thread, it's many brands, where you know you're going to put the spool that goes on the machine right in the middle, so it's going to cut a hole in that where you can't read everything. I don't know if all of you watching this are around my age, but we used to have these things called record albums, and they would poke a hole in the middle, so you put it on the little prong to put the record on. And record companies and the artists knew not to put anything in the center there to write, because that hole was going to be punched and you'd be able to see and read all the information around that record album. That label, that is, on that vinyl LP. Well, obviously people who do these thread companies aren't thinking that way. They're not thinking like the record albums, and I still see this being done today. Sulky, I was looking at a spool of sulky thread earlier, and this one spool of sulky thread did the same thing, but I had another sulky thread before that they actually must have updated, and they don't do that anymore. Here's a Coates & Clark, they do the same thing. So it's not just one brand. You all need to be fired. Whoever's doing the artwork needs to be fired. Fired. Trying to find people who are competent doing their job just isn't today. This is years ago, because some of this thread I have is years old. So, you know, they've been trying to find competent people forever. So anyway, let's get back to my topic. So this is a slight variegated. It's just a slight variegated, which will give you a different tonal value. I found this, and I found this, and I found this. Let's see. And this color. Look at this. These are made in India. You see that? These threads are made in India, and they're rayon, variegated rayon. I found these on eBay many years ago. Look at all this. Let's see. This is, look at, it's a pink variegated. I have a gray variegated. This came in like a whole lot. I saw this online. I thought, well, I've never heard of that brand before. It was called Royal, and it says 100% viscose rayon. And I thought, well, I'll take a chance. And then I have, you know, this is Coates & Clark variegated. More Coates & Clark variegated. This is my variegated drawer I'm pulling this all out of. And variegated comes in different types, you know, different. Here's more of that. Look at this red and black. Ooh, that's just gorgeous. Oh, bitch, that'd be gorgeous. Let's see if I can get just a picture of my drawer I'm showing you here. Look at this. Here's my drawer. Here's my drawer. Look at these colors. Aren't they beautiful? Look at this. And that. And this is Coates & Clark. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Beautiful blue. In my last video I said I don't like changing threads very often when I'm embroidering because it holds up your production time. And when you've got a lot of threads that need to be, like the laurel birch designs are perfect. Laurel birch designs are perfect for these variegated threads because you get a whole different look. Let me put these back. But yes, oh my gosh. Let us not forget these variegated threads And when you find the right design that these threads will work for, which I have most all of the laurel birch designs, and because these laurel birch designs have been around forever, some of you maybe are tired of them and they haven't done them in a while, but if you still have these in your library and you've got variegated thread, you can have a whole new life to these and you can start embroidering them again, because it's a whole new life to the laurel birch designs with variegated threads, right? So give it a try, everybody. Look at that beautiful, look at that. Let me see if I zoom this in. First, let me show you up here. See? Beautiful. You can see the flecks of gold in that brown color. Ah, just gorgeous. So I hope this inspires you to get more creative with your threads, revisit some old embroidery designs like the laurel birch you may have purchased. If you don't own any laurel birch designs, as I said in my last video, just go to Google and enter laurel birch embroidery designs, and Google will pop up where they're available and who's licensed to sell them. So don't get any bootlegs off of Etsy or those places. There's a lot of bootlegs, and you never know about the viruses that might be in there. So be sure that when you see who's licensed to sell these designs, that it's a reputable site. And there are several reputable sites out there. I'm not going to name them all. You can check it out for yourself and look. But I find a lot of the Etsy designs are bootleg, and there's full of viruses, and they're knockoffs from China. So just be careful, everybody. All I can tell you is just be careful. Always buy from a reputable site. Yeah, so enjoy the embroidery and enjoy the whole new way of sewing out and readdressing your old designs just by trying variegated threads now. So until my next video, be inspired, be creative, and keep trying new things. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye.